for this Little Giant step stool. This is Kylie Watts. One, oh, you're going to see Kylie in a moment. First, we're going to take a look at the Little Giant Jumbo 3-step lightweight step stool with safety bar. I own this item. Love this item. Use it all the time. Why is it that the smoke detector batteries never go out at 2 in the afternoon? They go out at 2 in the morning. Yeah. And when it starts chirping, you start negotiating with it. If you just stop chirping, wait till morning. I will replace you as soon as I get up. Nope, they're not having it. And so one time I was out of town for about 3 days, walked in the door and heard one of my smoke detectors going off. Chirp, chirp. And I thought, which one is it, Beast? Because I have like 7 in the house, right? And so I happened to walk into the main hallway, and this was propped up against the wall. Right above it was the smoke detector that was chirping. It was serendipitous. I went and got a new battery, replaced that bad boy, stepped up on this, and no problem. This is Kylie Watts. Kylie is one of our home specialists, and how much weight will this hold?
375 pounds.
And how much does the step stool weigh when you want to lift it?
16 pounds and collapses to 4 inches.
And collapses to only 4 inches. Now, to give you some perspective, a gallon of milk is 8 pounds.
That's correct.
This is 16, so half of that. If you can carry 2 jugs of milk, you can carry this ladder.
You sure can.
Oh, wow, this is amazing. And there's 0 assembly on this, right?
That's right. Comes to you just like this, out of the box. You take it and you open it up, David. And the reason why people have loved this for so many years is because it's not your traditional ladder. This was modeled after a staircase, and all the details start from the bottom of it all the way up to the top. So the reason why it can hold so much weight is because it's an aircraft aluminum construction. So that is really strong, really durable, but lightweight as well. But the feet on the bottom, rubberized, they flare out. Rubber grips where plastic can slip, so your point of contact with your floor, you want to always make sure that that's something that's really, really fabulous, and you can see how they flare up. Now, what's great about this, too, is when you take a look at these steps, these aren't like traditional rungs on a ladder. These are steps, David. 8.5 by 13.5, textured as well, so when you walk on these, you feel like you're climbing a set of steps. In between each one of them, and there are 3 on here, which is why we call it the 3-step, it's actually 9 inches, the exact depth of what you would find on your staircase versus 12 on a regular ladder. And then as you climb up on this, I'll turn it to the side, safety bar right here with a functional top cap. So when you walk up this, you really have that sensation like you're walking up a flight of steps, very intuitive. And then when you get to the top, 3rd point of contact with your legs right here, you feel stable and secure.
Because now I've got this to lean against, and I'm not having to worry about that. My goodness, we're tall, aren't we?
I'm almost as tall as you.
Yeah, how about that? And I love the rungs or the risers because they're nice and wide. I can step on one with both feet, and both feet are supported, front to back, top to bottom. This is amazing. Now, price on this is extraordinary. Ordinarily, this would run $192.50 on QVC. Tonight, we're going to save you over $52.
That's amazing.
But wait, I'm going to save you some more money because shipping and handling is reduced. Reduced to only $10.50, down from nearly 17 bucks. So there's more money you're saving.
We'll take it.
And it's not unwieldy like a great big tall ladder would be. You need to change a light bulb in the house, this is what you grab. You need to clean that air intake area on your HVAC system, this is what you grab. You want to get that cobweb out of the corner of the ceiling, this is what you grab. You want to replace the battery in the smoke detector? This is what you grab. This is an extraordinary device, and if you don't have this, you're already behind the 8 ball. And what's coming up, because I know you love this, decorating. Halloween and Christmas, the 2 most decorated holidays in the U.S. This is going to become your best friend, right?
Absolutely. It could be for decorating. It could be the outdoor projects because you can totally use this outside. And here's the thing, David. Little Giant's been making ladders since the 70s. They've been doing this for over 50 years.
Right.
They are the gold star. When you see that Little Giant name on it, you know that you get quality in the construction. So from washing the car to doing the things on the outside, maybe it's just grabbing things out of the cupboard. And how many times do you grab that chair or you try to get on that countertop? It's dangerous. You don't want to do those kind of things.
Or you've got an aging parent, and the last thing you want them doing is climbing up on something that was not designed for them to climb on, because they're trying to reach the platter that's in that cabinet above the refrigerator. You know that little cabinet that you hardly ever open?
I do.
But then when you need to go in it once a year, you climb up on a chair or you step on the counter. It's very dangerous. Don't let bad things happen when you can correct them and get out ahead of the problem. I talk a lot about being proactive on QVC and getting out ahead of an issue before it becomes dangerous. This is the way you get out ahead of it. And tonight we're going to do it at a remarkable sale price, saving you $52.52. And we're going to save you even more money with reduced shipping and handling. This is a remarkable tool. How many of these gone now, Brian? Now over 600
Wow.
gone and 500 people waiting to place orders. I'm going to tell
it.
you right now, this weighs 16 pounds. Super lightweight, but oh so durable. It holds 375 pounds of weight. Now, I don't weigh 375 pounds. What I weigh is not your business. What I will tell you is that if you are someone that is maybe a little heavier, this is your step stool. If you just need something that is more secure when you're off your center of gravity, this is your step stool. I think it's probably more appropriate to call this a mini ladder.
I honestly think of it as a mobile portable set of steps, really. That is really what it was designed for. Little Giant really hit it out of the park with this one because they know a lot of people don't like climbing ladders, right? The second we get off the ground, even if it's just a few inches.
Start getting those needles in your legs.
Exactly. That kind of like center of gravity gets a little bit off. You want to make sure you're on something that's comfortable. I can stand on this completely flat-footed. I feel like I'm on the ground. And so many of our reviews that you notice, David, they say that same kind of sensation because you're not standing on a rung. You don't feel like a bird on a wire,
right,
like a traditional ladder is. You feel like you're standing on the ground because of those oversized steps.
Just pull these little clamps up and that's going to collapse the bar. Then you pull up the steps and now suddenly your ladder is folded up and ready to be stored away or ready to be taken with you on the go. This weighs only 16 pounds. There is zero assembly when you get this at home.
At all.
That was one of the things that was really a turn on for me when I bought this because I thought to myself, I don't want something I have to bring home and put together. I have trouble unwrapping soap. So it's going to be difficult for me to put something together. I don't have to put this together. I simply take it out of the box just like this. This is what it was like when I took it out of the box. Then I'm going to open it up, which is what I've just done here, and then I'm going to take the safety bar and bring it up until it clicks. And now this is going to hold 375 pounds, and you can climb all the way to the top.
You can, and what's so nice is, again, that design where you have that top cap that's functional because it holds things, but also it gives you another point of contact for your legs. So you don't feel like you're balancing. If you're reaching for something, you have something that's almost holding you there, which is really nice. And that's what's so important. None of us love to climb ladders, right? It's one of those things where you're like, okay, not doing that, but you don't want to grab that chair, get on the countertop, risk doing something that's dangerous. This is your freedom, your independence to get those jobs done around the house without having to call someone, without waiting for someone to help you. You can manage this, you can handle this, and you can feel comfortable doing it.
When you pick up a step stool like this, a little giant jumbo step stool, you're helping yourself. You're not waiting for someone. And if someone sees you on this, they're not saying, well, that person needs help. No, they're helping themselves. If you are someone that is doing the DIY projects around your house, no matter who you are, you need a reliable way to get up and off the ground. If you're trying to reach the top shelf of the pantry, you're trying to reach that little shelf above the refrigerator, change a light bulb that hasn't been changed since, I don't know, Reagan was in office. This is going to be important because now you've got it, and tonight we have it on sale. We're saving you over $52 on this sale price tonight.
Great deal.
And then we're going to throw in some reduced shipping and handling and save you even more money. And we're going to deliver it right to your doorstep. You're going to take it out of the box and unfold it with zero assembly.
That's right. And you said something, David, right there that I want to go back to. Reliable. And the reason why this is reliable is, first and foremost, it's a Little Giant product, okay? But they've been doing this for over 50 years. The only thing they do is make ladders, and they make the best of the best. But it's because of the design features. You've got oversized, flared out, rubberized feet right here. This is your point of contact with the ground. You want to make sure that is as stable as it can be, and it doesn't get much more stable than this. Aircraft aluminum construction. So this is an ultra lightweight but super strong material. Weighs 16 pounds, but holds 375. Big oversized steps. These are 8.5 by 13.5. I mean, when I turn it to the camera, you'll see these are big platforms right here. And then as you travel up again, you've got that safety bar that's in here. But I will tell you, David, over the years, people, you read my mind, have done this before. They use it as steps. Maybe it's a trampoline. Maybe it's getting up into a truck. Maybe you don't need that top one up here. You just need a couple extra steps. That's exactly what it feels like.
I'm going to tell you right now, you are at home, you're either on your sofa or you're piled up in bed, if you are, lucky you.
Yeah.
And you're watching this and you're saying, do I really need one of these? Can you afford to be without one of these? Because you know what? That smoke detector the batteries are going to go bad. You're going to need to replace light bulbs. You're going to need to replace something in a hi-hat. You're going to need to be able to climb above your center of gravity, no matter what the case may be. And what is your option? That old rickety wooden ladder? that shakes, that has the chips in it with the paint drips all over it? Or is it this? This holds 375 pounds. Can you afford to be without this? Right now tonight, you're sitting comfortably on your sofa or in bed, and you're thinking to yourself, well, you know what? We could probably use that to replace the bulbs that go out above the kitchen island. Yeah. Could this also be used to get to the top of the SUV when you're washing the car? Of course it can. Can this be important for those of you who are decorating as the holidays draw closer?
Yes.
Yes. Kylie does that. And I mean, you can see her decorations from space. So this is what it's all about. And it only weighs 16 pounds. And it folds up to almost nothing, 4 inches wide.
Yeah, I mean, it's super compact, ultra lightweight, but super heavy duty. And we should probably give a little love to the top cap too, because we have one set up over here that's really nicely designed, because Little Giant knows a lot of the times when you're climbing ladders, it's to change that light bulb. It's to maybe work on a project. So what they did with this was made it functional where you can store things so that you don't have to have this in your hand. You get to the top and then you can grab it. They even made a place for your cell phone. Maybe you're watching YouTube University trying to figure out how to do those projects around the house. Sits there perfectly. I mean, your tools, everything stores on board.
How much better would your kitchen be if all the hi-hat bulbs were working? Because you know at least 2 are out, right?
Yeah.
And you're thinking, well, I'll get to it one day. I just don't have a ladder that will reach it, and I don't want to bring in the one from the garage because it's 17 feet tall and weighs 9,000 pounds.
Good
and
point.
all that business. No, I'm just going to go to the closet and grab one something that weighs 16 pounds.
Yeah.
I'm going to open it up, I'm going to grab a light bulb from the grocery store, and I'm going to pop it back in. And then suddenly, people come into your kitchen and they, it's different in here. Did you clean or did you move things around? No, just replace some bulbs that have been out since, I don't know, Truman was in the White House. So all this is going to be important. Everybody watching tonight needs something to help them get up and off the floor easily and securely. This is going to do the job for you. 375 pounds it holds, but weighs only 16 pounds. Collapses to only 4 inches wide. But when it is fully opened, you've got those nice wide treads making you feel very secure when you're up and off the ground.
And that great functional top cap that also serves as that additional point of contact. That I cannot say enough of. You feel so safe and secure being able to just kind of rest your legs right there as well.
And you feel so much better because we know what it's like to be up high and to feel that queasiness in our stomach or the pins and needles in our legs.
Yeah.
Because we know what that's like. Having something that gives you security and peace of mind is so important. If you've got a parent living on their own who, like my mother, is very independent and a little bit stubborn.
That's why we love her.
Yes. And mom will not wait on someone to help her. Mom will get it done. She always has. That's always been her mantra in life. She's not waiting on anybody to help her. She's done something herself. What I don't want her doing is climbing on that old rickety ladder. That's why I sent her a Little Giant, because I feel better about her, because I know she's going to climb. So I want her to be as careful as she can be. And Little Giant is going to help along that path. This is very, very popular. Well, I need to remind you again, our price tonight is saving you over $52. That's no little bit of money. That's $52.52 to be exact. And then we're going to save you another few dollars on reduced shipping and handling. Now, I will tell you that in this show alone, we've taken orders for 1,200 of these are gone, with another 400 people waiting.
Wow.
And 23,000 people who are on QVC.com. Some of you are price comparing, and we invite you to do that. But come back and get this before it's gone. And we always find that after the fact, people keep dialing in for the Little Giant ladders.
Yes.
So please be sure and get yours. If you want the cool shoes I'm wearing, they're available too. Oh, we're going to talk about them right now.